In the island forests of New Britain, in the height of a brutal war, one man stood firm when missionaries were jailed, when the sacraments were forbidden, when ancient customs pressured his people. His name was Peter Tarot, a husband, father, catechist, and martyr who taught that true freedom lies in fidelity to Christ. Early life and formation. Peter Tarot was born around 1912 in the village of Rakunai on the island of New Britain, then German New Guinea, now part of Papua New Guinea. His father, Angelo Topuia, was the respected village chief. His mother was Maria Ia Tumul. Both parents were baptized Catholics in 1898, becoming part of the first generation of indigenous Catholics in that region. From early childhood, Peter displayed a deep devotion. He volunteered for Mass, carried the Bible, prayed morning and evening, despite the customs and pressures around him. At about age 18, in around 1930, he entered the Catechist school at Tali Ligap, run by the missionaries of the Sacred Heart, and 3 years later, around 1933, returned to Rakunai as the youngest catechist in his homeland. Marriage and catechesis. In November 1936, Peter married Paula Ia Varpit in the parish church of Rakunai. They would have 3 children, one born after his death. Their marriage was exemplary. Daily prayer together, fidelity, service to the community. As catechist, Peter taught children and adults, visited the sick, prepared people for baptism and marriage, helped maintain the life of the church when mission priests had to leave. He became a pillar of the Catholic faith in his region. War and occupation. In January 1942, during World War II, Japanese military forces occupied New Britain. Missionaries were interned. Catholic life was under severe threat. Peter stepped into the breach. At first, the Japanese allowed some religious activity, but soon they banned it altogether. Peter continued to hold secret services, built a bush church outside the village when the official church was destroyed. He baptized infants, celebrated marriages, visited the poor, all at grave risk. Meanwhile, the Japanese authorities attempted to revive local customs, including polygamy, to undermine Christian marriage. Peter opposed this fiercely, defending the Christian teaching of monogamy, which made him a marked man. Arrest and martyrdom. Because of his courageous witness, Peter was arrested around April or May 1945. He was imprisoned, interrogated, and sentenced. On the day of his death, he told his mother, "The police told me. This evening, a Japanese doctor will come to give me some medicine. This is surprising since I'm not sick. I suspect a trick then, after a lethal injection and further violence, he died in custody in July 1945. Some sources say 7th July 1945, in or near Rakunai. He died in odium fidei, in hatred of the faith, for remaining true to the gospel under persecution. Legacy and canonization. Peter Tarot's life and death became a beacon for the Church in Papua New Guinea and for married catechists worldwide. He is considered the patron saint of married couples, catechists, and the region of Rakunai. He was beatified by Pope John Paul II on the 17th of January 1995. On the 19th of October 2025, he was canonized by Pope Leo XIV after approval by Pope Francis as the first native saint of Papua New Guinea. St. Peter Tarot shows us that holiness is lived not only in dramatic miracles, but in fidelity, small acts of service, and courage in everyday life. He stood firm when the Church in his land faced its darkest hour, showing that the only enemy stronger than oppression is the love of Christ. May his witness inspire married couples, catechists, and all believers to remain faithful, hold fast to the sacraments, and trust that even in hidden service, God sees and raises up his saints. Thank you for joining us in today's story of St. Peter Tarot. Remember, true happiness comes from courage, faith, and appreciating life's simple blessings. Subscribe for more inspiring stories of saints and their journeys of faith.